Hello, my Libra family. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly tarot reading for you, Libra, for June 8th through the 14th. Thank you for joining me today. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and join me each and every day for my quick glance daily readings. Now, just a reminder, these are general readings. For a personalized reading, click on my website link below. So let's get started and see what your cards are indicating this week. Starting off with your first card, Libra, your anchor card for the reading. The Major Arcana card, the Hierophant. Okay, first Libra, with this card being a Major Arcana card, it is indicating change. So that's the first thing. The second thing is the Hierophant card. This card here, let's see if I could bring it in. My camera's just been having a difficult time. There we go. Okay, so the second thing I want to just mention is this card has been showing up in this position, the anchor position of the readings, for several of the star signs this week. And the anchor card is the main message for your reading. And the Hierophant showing up is telling you that you need to re-examine your belief system. Maybe in regards to how you look at something, how you're going about things. Maybe there's a need for a time for change to take place. And the thing that I'm most drawn to by my guides is the cross keys at the bottom of this card. Now, keys showing up in a reading indicates answers and knowledge, but showing up here as cross keys is more of a secret, spiritual type of knowledge, and not everyone can understand or tap into that. It's on a different level, a different dimension. So what we're talking about is your spirituality, Libra. If you meditate, if you really tap into your higher self and listen to what spirit, source energy, whichever name you choose for the all oneness energy, there are messages waiting for you, waiting to be heard. And the Hierophant showing up is wanting you to ask yourself a few questions. Who or what has been your teacher or mentor? Do the lessons you've learned serve you well now? Or is it time to seek a new spiritual teacher or guidance or mentor, whoever you've been taking advice from or whoever's been influencing you? That's the main message for you, Libra, to re-examine your beliefs. For some of you, this might have something to do with possibly what's going on right now in the world with the protests. And for others, it could be in regards to whatever you're working on. Maybe it's just been stuck. There's no growth. There's no moving forward. So you really need to take a look at what you believe you should be doing to get that going. Now, the other message with the Hierophant card is when you're making decisions, are you basing those decisions on what you believe you should do, or are you tuning into your higher calling to help you with those decisions? Now, the Hierophant card is actually Taurus's card. So in some of the readings I've been doing, there's been a strong indication that if you've been seeking advice from a Taurus individual, to break that off now. And for others, it might be that the person you seek out in the future might be a Taurus individual. So it's kind of been going both ways, depending on which star sign it was. This card is all about the traditional belief system, like you were raised on. And the world has changed so much, and this card is indicating you need to change with it. So, possibly your traditional beliefs or how you were raised, the person that influenced you early on, these type of beliefs and looking at situations and how to go about things might no longer serve a purpose to you. They might be outdated. In other words, this card showing up, Libra, is telling you to take a good look at what is influencing you and that you might need a change. Now, the number 5 energy of the Hierophant card is not our favorite energy. And as I've been talking about this card in other videos, the phoenix rising from the ashes is a vision that I'm getting. Because this is a difficult energy to work through if you're going to start thinking in a new way. Often that new path could have some difficulties. It's almost like a test to see if you're going to stay with it. And the number 5 has to do with the throat chakra. So this is your communication, Libra. That's another message for a few of you Libras out there. You need to change how you communicate. It's not getting through to the intended source that you want it to. So specifically, this card is showing up indicating to change. Now, your next card, Libra, is the Major Arcana card, the Chariot. So another Major Arcana card, talking about change. Now, you might think that the Hierophant here being your main message about changing your beliefs would set you off on a different path. And he can, but it's in regards to how you're thinking. The Chariot card is telling you your original goal, what you've been working on, whether it be for business, in a relationship, at work, whatever it is. The Chariot card is telling you to keep going forward, stay the course, stay with it. Now, that might be a bit confusing to some of you, but your basic goal or focus is to stay in place. That's what the Chariot card is talking about. But the Hierophant card is telling you to go about it differently. Think about things differently. The Chariot card is an indication that there's going to be things that are going to try to pull you off course, and you need to be aware of that. This is a card of self-discipline and having control and having the determination to keep going forward. Keep your emotions in check. And if tempted by something that'll give you a quick return, be sure you don't fall for that, Libra. The Chariot card wants you to focus on the long-term game plan. Keep in mind, when the Chariot card does show up, there might be also travel and transportation involved for you this week. And you are dealing with the number 7 energy of this card, which represents forces that you'll have to deal with that are beyond your control. So this is really taking a look at the larger meaning of the situation at hand and then overcoming those challenges. Your next card, Libra, such a wonderful card, the 9 of Cups. This is known as the wish card. So whatever you've been sending out into the universe, whatever you've been saying, starting off with I wish as the first 2 words, one or more of your wishes are likely to be coming true. And I always say, be careful what you wish for, because it could be something that's not how you intended it to be. And an example of that would be maybe something where you say, oh, I just wish I could relax. Well, be careful what you wish for, because that might be the wish that's coming true. So you have to pay attention that the law of attraction is always at work. So be careful what you're putting out there. And it's best to do this when you're meditating, connecting to spirit. It's just you and your thoughts, and what you truly are desiring for your life. So, this card showing up can be several wishes, but maybe not necessarily the ones you're thinking of when you see this card show up. But the energy of this card is that you'll be feeling really good, or that the energy will be with you shortly. So, Libra, if you do have a wish in mind, spend some time visualizing what you want to help you to take steps towards making your dreams a reality. Now, this is not a card where something just magically falls and drops into your lap. You have to take action with it. And the number 9 energy signifies completion. And nines usually come up when it's time to look back over what you've done and just feeling secure about your accomplishments. But it's also a time to integrate those accomplishments into the vision for your future. And for some, the number 9 energy can mean, yes, stagnant energy around you. You need to push forward, Libra. And that's got a lot to do with your Hierophant card, possibly believing and thinking about things in a different manner this week so that you can move forward and make some progress. Now, your 3-card spread adds up to 21, which reduces to number 3, which is indicating new beginnings. So possibly your new beliefs or thought process will really start to bring about new beginnings for you, Libra. Now, your next card is your overall energy card for your entire reading. And you have the 3 of Wands, which is an excellent card. Once again, you have the 3 energy. So this is in regards to new beginnings and your future, Libra. This card and energy is about setting things in motion. This is a launching type of energy. This is making those long-term plans. And looking at our card here, the 3 wands are crossed. It's almost like indicating X marks the spot. It's funny because I was talking about the law of attraction over here with your 9 of Cups card, and that's the vision, the message that my guides are sending me. This energy that's going through your reading is not simply waiting for your dreams to come true. This is active waiting, and active is the key word. This is just indicating. Let's see if we can get it to focus in. There we go. You see, he's looking out there. This card's indicating that your ship has not yet arrived. And this card has a very intense energy. This is determination and focus coming together and almost creating like a magnet, attracting precisely what you want to come to you, Libra. So this card showing up is telling you that your efforts are nearly ready to pay off. And if you're wondering where's your ship is at, Libra, this card is letting you know that you should focus and increase your determination to bring that ship home to you. This takes tremendous energy, so you need to just stay with it, Libra. Now, I did pull an oracle card from the Enchanted map deck, and this deck is about direction. And that spirit is your constant companion, showing you true north. So let's see what the message is. Rock bottom. Okay, now don't get nervous, Libra, with the title to this card. Your guides always know best as to which message you need to hear. And this message is surrender and acceptance are the keys to freedom. And interesting that the word keys comes up again, because on your Hierophant card, I was directed to the spiritual crossed keys of this card. So I feel some of the answers and help that you need this week will be the spiritual guidance that you tap into. Now, your guides are letting you know, as difficult as it may be, to accept that it seems that you've reached a point where you can go no further in the same manner in which you've been doing things. This is precisely why your Hierophant card has shown up for you. You might have to change your beliefs at this time. This card here is talking about hitting a brick wall, possibly experiencing a deep sense of loss, and you don't know where to turn, Libra. The old way of doing things must be discarded fully in order to move on and upward. So this card is indicating for you, Libra, a new direction and a new strategy is what is being called for. And the only way out now is through surrender. Accept things as they are and admit that you have no idea what to do next. And if you just release and just wait, it's almost like you'll have a vision of a stairway will appear, almost like magic. And there will be signs and signals that are going to show you the way to higher ground for you. The rock bottom card is a sign that something special is about to occur, but only if you let go completely. So your anchor card, the Hierophant, is the key. And yes, I'm using the word key to your whole reading this week, Libra. Start thinking about making some changes. So here is your quick glance at your reading today. Your first card, your anchor card, which holds the important message for you this week, Libra. The major arcana card, the Hierophant, which is suggesting that you take a good look at your beliefs and whoever is influencing you. This card is asking you to take a good look at how you look at things, what your beliefs are, and who's influencing you. It's time for a change, Libra, and the cross keys on this card is a huge sign that a spiritual connection can help you out this week. The number 5 energy of this card is a difficult energy. There will be some challenges. And with number 5 being associated with the throat chakra, this is all about how you communicate, Libra. So that's a big factor to obtaining what it is you're trying to go after. Your next card, another major arcana card, indicating change, the Chariot card. But this card is telling you keep going, keep the momentum going, even if you're changing your beliefs with the Hierophant card. This is still applying it to the same path that you've been on. So stay on course. Continue with your goals or your project, whatever it is that you're passionate about. And be careful that certain things do not throw you off course. This is a general reading, so it could be so many different things. It could be situations, people, other influences. So stay the course, Libra. Your next card is the 9 of Cups, which is indicating one or more of your wishes might be coming true. This could be simple little wishes, or it could be something bigger. Could be a breakthrough. But the number 9 energy of this card is indicating some form of completion. Now, your numerology here for the reading is number 21, which reduces to 3, which is indicating that there are new beginnings. That energy is in your reading this week, Libra. Now, your overall energy card for this reading is the 3 of Wands, holding the same energy as your numerology, the number 3. And looking at the card, the fiery wand energy is crossing over each other, almost indicating X marks the spot. This is intense energy, helping you to set in motion whatever it is you're trying to pursue. Be careful that you stay with your long-term plans, not to take a shortcut for something that would be quick but fleeting. So the 3 of Wands card is a card seeing that your ship is coming in. Your Enchanted Map Oracle card is rock bottom, but isn't as bad as it sounds. This is about surrendering how things were being done, Libra. You've reached a point where you could go no further in the same manner with how you've been doing things. So this is like hitting a brick wall and you're not sure where to turn. So this card is telling you that the old way of doing things must be eliminated because a new direction and a new strategy is what's being called for. And actually, the rock bottom card is a sign that something wonderful is about to occur, but only if you let go completely to how things were being done. Now, I leave you with the message of the cards, Libra, but it is all within your own hands. You decide your own destiny, Libra. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. Love and abundance to my Libra family.